Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Surge Fallen here, and I am accompanied by Surge Relic, another member of my Surge Gaming team.
The one and only.
Easy there, man. And basically, our topic, we have a few topics with this video. First off, we want to say that thanks for 800 subscribers, guys. It means a great deal to us, and I never thought I'd actually be getting this far, so it's really great. Another, so moving on from that, our main thing is, as you can tell, I am the new leader. I am taking ownership of it now. We do have a new roster, competitive roster, and with that, I do want to let Relic talk about that more. So, because he is actually my captain of my Surge Gaming competitive team. So, go ahead, Relic.
So, as you know, last time you guys saw us, which was a while ago, I will admit, our competitive roster consisted of myself, Surge Fallen, Surge Arrow, and Surge JC. And since you've last seen us, we've done some thinking, kind of went over what we thought would be best for the team, what would work best, what would get us the best results from whatever we do, GBs, tournaments, stuff of that nature. We've decided to change up the roster a little bit. We kept myself and Arrow, and we picked up Surge Chronos and Surge Data, who you don't know, but you will get to know in the future through our videos of our scrims, our GBs, our tournaments, if we do any and decide to stream it or whatever. And you'll get to know them, you'll become familiar with them. They're two great players. I've known them for a while, even before they joined our team. I helped Chronos start his own team a little while ago. I've known Data when Chronos was starting his team. So expect some great things to come from us, both GBs and tournaments. A lot of great stuff to come.
Yeah, and continuing on with the tournaments wise, as far as competitive, I have decided to put our competitive team on the Xbox now. So starting next year, beginning of the year, we will be putting my competitive team on Xbox One. I will be getting one myself. The reason why I made the decision is because honestly, we love PS3, but PlayStation and everything, but it just wasn't. Major League Circuit was not getting it out there as enough, and there's no harm in that. It is what it is. They have the reasons, and we just have to make our adjustments. So, with that being said, that's what it is. I do plan on keeping Xbox One just competitive. I mean, I'm not sure if I plan on going with sniping on that. As a matter of fact, actually, leave a comment below for us. If you want me to bring up snipers to Xbox One, I'll gladly do it. I'll give it some thought because when I first started this with my fellow player Arrow, I did only want to keep it PlayStation, but I do have some supporters from us that are actually on Xbox, which I'm really thankful for, and I'm surprised at the same time. And so yeah, let me know in the comments if you want me to do that. I'll give it some great thought, and actually I might do it. There's always that thought that I will do it. And so oh shoot. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention at the start of this game. Actually, I'm using the USR with thermal and bullet penetration. I don't know why they said sniping was you kind of quick scoping here. I actually got used to it really easily. Even though I'm actually hard scoping most of this time in this game, anyways. Like I say, yeah, they do have to do adjustments on this, but just launching time. It's launching time. They're just trying to get some feedback probably. Well, what else can I talk about here?
I think we should talk about this game. Personally, I think this is a great game. Obviously, like you said, a few tweaks need to be made here and there, but for a next-gen game that was completely rebuilt, I think they did a great job with it. It feels smooth. It's not... I feel like connection, which if you play anything to a competitive, a lot of people complain about that. I feel like that's not as big of a factor in this game as it is in other games.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I mean, I see it here. I mean, one, they do have a lot of stuff to fix up. In the map size, I do agree. One, I don't agree, but in my opinion, I do think the maps are a little too big in my opinion. But to look at 9/11, you know what? We'll continue this on. Actually, let's go ahead and give them another game, man.
Oh, we got this. Let's go.
Hey, and we're back, guys. Hey, we just wanted to take away the pregame lobby. We didn't want to deal with that, make it boring for you guys. And so to continue on with the game, well, first off, right now you're watching. We're actually just on Prison Break. I'm using the USR still again. I really like this weapon. And yeah, and whatnot. Oh, I see one guy back there. Oh, there's no way he got me. And so, to continue with the game, I do like the game, how it flows. I do wish the maps were a little bit smaller, in my opinion. And yeah, and so and such, you know. Anything else you really want to talk about, Relic?
Not really. I mean, just to add on to the map size. This is like all comp related. MLG recently released an update saying that search will be a minute and a half instead of 2 minutes, which I personally don't agree with because of the size of the map. A minute and a half does not give you enough time to set up anything like a flank or a special play or whatever you want to call it. And I just think that with a minute and a half, it's going to be all rushing. It's not going to be as fun to watch, in my opinion. Some of you may like it. You may like rushing gameplays, but I just think that 2 minutes would show off more of the thought and strategy that teams have to offer. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, that is true. I do completely agree. As you know, I was a former on the competitive roster. How is that shot's not hitting? You know, until then. And also, you know, I wanted to touch base on that. The reason why I did leave is because I actually do have a full-time job and I do have to take care of that before. And there just wasn't any time for me to do any tournaments with these guys, you know, if it was on weekend or whatnot. Because due to my profession, I'm actually gone pretty much like half the year of straight nothing but work, 7 days a week, non-stop. And so that's the reason why we made the decision to make a new roster. And with JC, he wasn't really into competitive. He was a good player, but he just wasn't, oh crap, he wasn't really into it as much as we thought. You know, we thought he was, but it turns out he wasn't. But I do have him still. He is on my team. He actually is in control of my elite. So, you know, any of you guys players out there watching, you guys think you can become part of my elite squad, you know, hit up Surge JC, and you know, he'll probably see what he can do, test you guys out in his way. And like I said, I gave him full ownership, full leadership of that. He just answers to me and whatnot. But that's pretty much how it is. What else is there? I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, there's still.
Oh, I gotta find somebody. No.
We do plan. I know we haven't been as active. We've said this before, but briefly, we haven't really went into it. We haven't been as active lately. We do plan on bringing you guys a lot more content. We're still looking for editors. We'll always be looking for snipers. Right now it's PS3, but who knows? Maybe in the future, depending on what you guys say in the comments, it might be Xbox. But we're looking for snipers, editors.
Basically, the whole 9 yards. You know, that's what we're doing. Like I said, it's a new leadership, new direction. This is basically a fresh start for us. And I am happy that we actually reached 800 subs. I am thankful for that, guys. I appreciate it. You know, we want to make it to that 1,000 sub grind that I've never had before, and that's why I like to see. Oh shoot! Oh crap! Hold on! Oh yeah. Oh, I died. Sorry about that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what it is, guys. How does I get these so easily? But when it comes to
oh, I need one more kill.
Mine. Oh yeah, got final kill cam, guys.
Oh, well.
Didn't do as good as well. What else can you do? Relic over here busting up.
21-5.
Whatever. Nice little bite. At least I get finishing kill cam. So yeah, with that, guys, you know, hey, like, comment, subscribe. You can follow me and Relic. Like I said again, I'll put our Twitters in the description below. And so we'll see you guys later.